Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Hello, welcome back to another review. It's me, Samuel, and my it seems like my microphone just broke off. Well, not the microphone, the what do you call it? The stand thing. The stand thing broke off. That's like weird. Huh. Well, anyways, welcome back to another review. Today I am reviewing this movie called Scooby-Doo from 2002. I think it's like a 20th anniversary, I think. Which stars, Matthew Lillard as Shaggy, Linda Cardellini as Velma, Sarah Michelle Gellar as Daphne, and Freddie Prinze Jr. as Fred. So let's get into this movie. I really enjoyed this movie as a kid. I really like this film. I used to watch it all the time when in theaters, on TV. I think they want to get one of those toys from Burger King or some shit like that when I was a kid. This and that, I think. It was a fun experience watching this film when I was a kid. A really enjoyable movie. But so it all starts off where I think they're in this factory. And then like chase after this fucking douchebag in his ghost outfit or something like that. He has like a jetpack or something. I think he had a jetpack. He was like flying or something. And these motherfuckers, the mystery gang is chasing after this motherfucker. They capture him and took his fucking mask off. The guy's like pissed off. He says his lines from the show from the 70s. He's like, I forgot what he said. Something about meddling kids and that manging mutt of yours or something. Oh yeah, so let's talk about Scooby also. Scooby, yes, he's CGI dog, and if they use a real dog, I don't think it'll work well, to be fair, because Scooby does a lot of things in a cartoon that's not what a real dog would do, so I gotta say why they made him CGI. And he's not voiced by the same guy, he's voiced by somebody totally different. Some different guy from the movie that they got to voice fucking Scooby. In the original 70s cartoon, they had like somebody else voice Scooby. I forgot who. I think it was Frank Welder, I think. Because Frank Welder does like a lot of voices for a lot of cartoons, especially like Hanna-Barbera. Let's see here. 1969. Well, I mean, still, the show's like mostly like mainly around in like the 70s, because this came out like the late 60s, so this show's basically like more of a 70s show. Oh, here you go, Don Messick. Yeah, that's got a voice with the original Scooby from the 70s show. So, was Don Messick like dead before the movie or something? Or let me see here. Don Messick. Let me check it out real quick here. So, it seems like Don Messick like retired from voicing. Oh yeah, he died. Yeah, he died in '97. That's a shame. He was the best voice of Scooby, and then Frank Welder took over. He has voice of Scooby since 2002. For some reason, he doesn't voice Scooby in this movie. I don't know why. Unless I didn't read it right. Hold on. Unless I didn't read that right. Because I remember, it says like some totally different guy voiced Scooby in that movie. We still see is Frank Welder. But Don Messick has always been the best one to voice Scooby. I think it's still him. Let me see. Scooby. Yeah, some totally different guy. Neil Fanning voiced Scooby instead of Frank Welder. I don't want them to get Frank Welker back to voice Scooby for the movie. I don't want they always do that. They always do that shit. Same with like Sonic the Hedgehog. Remember how Sonic the Hedgehog, his voice totally different in that movie? I want to do that shit for some reason. It's weird. But yeah, he does a not bad job, I guess. He's alright at it. I like fucking Don Messick and Frank Welker better. I should have just got Frank Welker back. But Linda Cardellini, man, oof, she is smoking hot as Velma, man. I'm like, god damn, she's hotter than fucking Daphne. How's that possible? How's a nerdy chick hotter than Daphne? Especially the part she's like in her fucking beach clothes and shit. She's like possessed and stuff like that. Especially that deleted scene. Oh, baby, she's hot as hell, man. She's smoking. Got the perfect casting role for fucking Velma, Linda Cardellini, man. That fine ass Italian lady. Matthew Lillard was perfect as Shaggy, to be fair. he was the perfect guy to be Shaggy. You know, I was like, damn, this guy looked just like fucking Shaggy, man. He was perfect. He was perfect for the fucking role. You know, you got the same voice as Shaggy. There's like a great impression of him. You know, you got the same goofy ass faces and shit. You know, getting high with Scooby in a tent, which that does happen in the movie. Is like years after the whole, you know, the gang splits up, which they do in the movie. They split up and fucking Shaggy and Scooby are getting high, eating like hamburgers and hot dogs and shit in the tent. I'm like, God damn, look, they get high as fuck eating all that shit, man. I was like, I laughed my ass off that part. I was like, oh man, Shaggy and Scooby doing the same shit like they do in all these other cartoons in the past. Funny as hell. Oh man, I don't know why this movie got such a bad rating though. Like IMDb is like a 5.2 or some shit. Like what the fuck? Why people hate this movie so much, man? This shit's a fucking classic. Like, what was wrong with this movie, man? Yeah, it has flaws. The CGI wasn't really that good, especially the monsters in this movie. Is like, looks like kind of like shit, but fuck it, it's still a good fucking film, man. I don't know why it's a 5.2. Yeah, and of course, James Gunn wrote the movie because, look, I like his movies, but he talks too much bullshit in real life. I wish he'd just shut the fuck up and just direct. Like, he says a lot of stupid shit. You know, like, I like this movie. I like fucking Super. I like the first Guardians of the Galaxy. But this guy is, like, talks too much shit. Especially he wanted Bella to be gay and stuff like that. Like, come on, dude. Like, really? But now she is, so whatever. Yeah, like, oh god, I can't stand James Gunn, dude. Like, sit down, dude. You had nowhere to talk, like I said. But James Gunn has like nowhere to talk, so he needs to shut up. He has nowhere to talk, especially that Twitter shit he said. Well, anyways, yeah. So what happens here in the movie? Like I said, Jay has this fucking douchebag in his outfit, this ghost outfit. They capture him, and once again, they solve another mystery. They found it was that guy who started a bunch of bullshit, and the guy gets arrested, and yeah, and all this. You know what the problem is with this movie? I mean, it has like a couple of problems. This movie, yeah, bad CGI. The whole thing with the whole celebrity shit is too much in this movie. I wish they didn't do that. Like, they should add all the celebrity crap in here. I understand that these characters are supposed to be famous, but it's a little too much if you think about it. All these... I do not like that they're celebrities. I can understand that they're a mystery team and they solve mysteries really good, but they should not be a celebrity team. This should be like way before they become like celebrities and shit, you know. I think this whole idea was a little, you know, should be in the movie, in my opinion. I think they should have just been like regular, you know, gang chasing after fucking criminals in ghost outfits and shit, you know, instead of this whole celebrity crap. Chasing after like fucking dumbasses and goddamn, chasing after regular dumbasses in fucking costume and shit. I like the whole thing with their celebrities. I just didn't like that idea. Like, they should be like regular amateurs chasing after fucking. It's just stupid. They shouldn't add that in there. This movie should have started off of them actually getting all together and start off with their first or second mystery, trying to solve it and this and that, instead of making them celebrities. Like, come on, like that's like way too fast, way too much already. They add like way too much shit like right away like that. This movie should have been them starting off, you know, getting together, solving mysteries as regular kids, instead of them being celebrities like right away. Like they add like way too much shit way too fucking fast. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, where all these people come from? Where's all this celebrity crap? I was like, watching this movie when I was a kid. I was like, what the fuck's all this bullshit? I'm like, they're celebrities already? Like, what the fuck? I feel like they're like a little bit rushing with that idea. But this is James Gunn. That's why it's like this. So, like I said, I don't really have I do have a problem with him actually. What I'm talking about. But anyways, later on, then fucking they all got pissed off with each other, like the Beatles or some shit like that, and they all split up like the Beatles. And cuts to like months later or something, months later, and they're at this beach. Well, not yet. They're out on the beach, yeah. It was just Shaggy, Scooby, like I said, eating hamburgers and hot dogs, getting high, this and that. Then later on, they're on an airplane, and I think they all meet each other again or some shit like that, and they're also like pissed off with each other. They saw like attitudes. It's fucking Scooby is disguised as like an old grandma because he's a dog. Dogs are not allowed on airplanes. And yeah, that's pretty funny. He's like disguised as a grandma and shit. And Shaggy meets this chick, and her name's Mary Jane. Get it? Weed. Shaggy that's getting high. That's why her name's Mary Jane. Like the song Rick James name about Mary Jane. It's about weed, not a chick. But yeah, she's played by Isla Fisher. You remember her from a lot of movies. I think she was in the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think she was like Nebula or something. So there you go. That's another character that James Gunn directed. Well, anyways, yeah, she was in here. She plays the love interest for Shaggy. And they're eating Scooby snacks or some shit together. Then it cuts to, they're at the beach at the island, and they still don't get along with each other because they're celebrities. And just like the Beatles, they split up and they get mad at each other. And they meet Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. I'm like, what the fuck is Mr. Bean doing here? It was like so random to see Mr. Bean in this movie. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? I mean, Mr. Bean's fucking hilarious, don't get me wrong. I was like, what the hell? I was laughing my ass off when I saw his ass coming here out of nowhere. I was like, this shit's fucking hilarious. But yeah, speaking of which, the actors who play Fred and Daphne, yeah, they're married to each other in real life, but you know what else? Well, let me explain. So, Fred, Daphne. So, Fred in this movie acts like a douchebag, right? Daphne acts like a bitch in this movie throughout the whole film. You know what's funny about that? The actors that played them act like this in real life. So they're basically playing themselves. So just let you know on that. They're actually just playing themselves because they're actually douchebags in real life and they're married to each other. Must have a lot of things in common, huh? Well, anyways, yeah. They're actually those typical celebrity people, so that's why they're perfect for this role, right? Fucking A. But yeah, anyways, yeah, they have like attitudes with each other. They're all toxic with each other, this and that. Which I don't like that because, I don't know, I just have a problem with that because they're supposed to be, I understand they must have emotions, but I don't know. I just don't really have a thing with that. They shouldn't have this beef like this for so long like this. It's like ridiculous, to be fair. I understand that there's celebrities, which that's fucking stupid, and they shouldn't even mind that. But that's how it is in real life with these Hollywood people. They act just like this. So, just like a Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar, they basically act like this in real life. So, like I said, they're playing themselves. But anyways, yeah. So they gotta solve this mystery. They go inside this what's this fucking I forgot, some castle or something, and then they're like dodging these fucking crazy booby traps and shit. And then all of a sudden, like they switch souls or something like that. The body's like switch souls, and now like, Velma is Shaggy, and Shaggy's Velma. And he's like, I think he was like playing with his boobs one time, if I remembered. I don't know. I forgot. I really forgot what fucking happened with that. But they like switch souls and shit. Oh yeah, Scrappy Doo, spoiler alert, he actually is the fucking bad guy in this movie. I'm like, that's fucking weird. Scrappy Doo's the bad guy? All because the mystery gang fucking dissed his ass and they left him behind, so I gotta say why he turns bad. And they have all these weird, disgusting, freakish monsters and shit, and they're actually real monsters. They don't have like masks and shit or anything like that. They're actually real monsters. You know, it's not like humans in fucking costumes. It's actually real fucking monsters. Like, and shit. And I remember Mr. Bean's a bad guy also. I'm like, what the fuck? Roy Atkinson is a bad guy? That's weird. He teams up with fucking... Oh, no. Wait. I remember now. I think Scrappy Doo is inside Mr. Bean or something like that. And Scrappy Doo... I think that's what I remember. It was something like that. Oh, no, wait. Was it something like that? Hold on a second. I fucking forgot what happened with that. Okay, I stand corrected. It is. Scrappy Doo is Mr. Bean. I stand corrected. Yeah, and then like fucking Scrappy Doo transforms into this like gigantic movie, but I still enjoy it for what it was, you know. It's like a lot of crazy shit happened in this fucking movie, I'll tell you. A lot of crazy fucking shit. Well, yeah, I don't mind this movie. I thought this movie was pretty good. You know, I enjoy it for what it was. Even though it does have issues, I didn't like the whole toxic relationship with each other. I didn't like their, like, celebrities. I didn't like the whole CGI. But, you know, it's 2002. I can understand why CGI looks like that, you know. It's fucking... And this movie wasn't directed by James Gunn. He just wrote it. It's directed by a guy named Raja Gosnell, or what do you pronounce his name? Some white guy with an Indian name. Yeah, he directed it. I don't know. I never heard of this fucking guy. I don't know what else this guy fucking did. He did Big Mama's House. Fucking that shit's fucking corny. Well, I mean, he did Mrs. Doubtfire? But anyways, he directed. No, he didn't direct it. He was a producer of Mrs. Doubtfire. Chris Columbus directed Mrs. Doubtfire. He's just probably like a producer of it. But he directed that shitty Big Mama's House movie. Like, no one really cares about that crap. But anyways, yeah, it's not a bad movie. You know, I enjoy it for what it was. You know, it has its flaws. But Linda Cardellini is flawless, I'll tell you that. She was hot as fuck as Velma, I'll tell you that right now. But, yeah, fucking Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. are dickheads in real life. They're big old dickholes in real life, and they're playing themselves when they play Daphne and Fred. So, yeah, they fit the role pretty fucking well, huh?